Alright, y'all. Today we're doing Dead. I'm doing this right after I recorded the end. So I'm going to post these back to back so you can learn both. This is going to be part 2 in the series of all of the Black Parade songs that I missed last year. So we're just going to go through running order of the album. So now we're on Dead. Starting on G major, just like in the end. Same key. So the intro. Should we all know the intro goes... Yeah! And if your heart stopped beating. So at the very start, so G major 7 times, and then F sharp major once, and then back to G for that power chord riff at the beginning. So one thing about this song is that the chords can be kind of ambiguous at certain times. Even though it's in G major, it uses a lot of chords that aren't in G major, like dominant fifth, B, and I've seen a lot of people that play C minor at certain points, which is obviously not in the key of G. These are the chords that I thought fit the song best, and I use a few other references from other people, but this should sound good on piano. So this is what I'm going to show you. So at the beginning, you play, so it's 8th notes for most of the time, actually all the time. So G 7 times, and then F sharp the 8th, and then back to G for that intro. Yeah! So G 7, F sharp 1, G 8, and then on to like this opening solo, which starts on G, obviously 8 times. So G, F sharp, B minor, E minor, C. And these are the same chords that you're going to play during the verse. So I'll play through the intro really quick. Yeah! And if your heart stops beating, I'll be here wondering, did you get what you deserve? The ending of your life, and if you get to heaven, I'll be here waiting, babe, did you get what you deserve? The ending of your life. Onto the pre-chorus. A minor 8 times. In fact, I would play fifths in the left hand. The ending of your life won't then your heart, C, heart can't take, D major, heart can't take, you're dead, onto the chorus, dead, you heard the news that you're dead, no one ever had much nice to say. So that's G, B minor, and then C add 6. So if that's C, then you're gonna have to play this. If you're not confident playing that in quick succession from B minor to that, I would recommend practicing it because it's very important. It really helps the song instead of just playing it, C. So dead, you heard the news that you're dead. No one ever had much nice to say. I think they never liked you anyway. You're dead. So B major, dominant fifth with whatever inversion this is, first inversion. So E flat in the left. So, and then down a half step to the D. Take me from the hospital bed. Bum. Onto the post-chorus. You're dead. Oh, dead. So G 16 times, and then obviously you accent that one where he says, oh, dead. And then there's like a bell ringing. And then onto the verse. Oh, dead. tongue-tied and oh so squeamish. You never fell in love. Did you get what you deserve? The ending of your life, and if you get to heaven, I'll be here waiting. But did you get what you deserve? The ending of your life won't wait. Then your heart can't take you're dead. You heard the news that you're dead. No one ever had much nice to say. I think they never liked you anyway. You'll take me from the hospital bed. We were dead. So at the end of the second chorus, instead of going back to the G major for the post-chorus, go straight into the bridge. So word. And in my honest observation during this so A minor. Now this part gets really difficult to sing. I've had to practice it a lot, and it's got a lot of chord changes, so I'll walk it through as best I can. We were, and in my honest observation during this operation, found a complication in your heart so long, 'cause now you've got maybe just 2 weeks to live. Is that the most the both of you can give? Okay, so A minor 8 times. And in my honest observation, G 4 times. During this operation, so this is D7. That's the D we've been playing, just add the C. During this operation, found a complication. So there's a B7, that's the B we've been playing. And so just add this A. Found a complication, E minor, cation in your heart so long. So it goes from E minor to E minor 7, so add the D. In your heart so long, 'cause now you've got maybe just 2 weeks to live. Is that the most that both of you can give? So A minor 7, A minor, add this G, and then B, and then B major, and those are both for 8, the full bar. So let me play through the whole bridge. I know, it gets pretty complicated pretty fast, and I have a lot of difficulty like starting on one of these chords. I have to start from the beginning to not mess myself up. So, wouldn't it be great if we were? And in my honest observation during this operation, found a complication in your heart so long, 'cause now you've got maybe just 2 weeks to live. Is that much more that you can give? Solo. Repeats, and I'm playing a normal C instead of a C add 6. One, 2, 3, 4. So everything cuts out right there at the end of the solo. You go, and then I'll hit the G once, and then stop, and then like there's whistles and everything's going crazy, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. La 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 la. La 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 la. Life ain't just a joke, then why are we life ain't just a joke, then why are we life ain't just a joke, then why are we life ain't just a joke, then why am I dead? dead. So the chord progression: G, B minor, C, D. It's just a simpler chorus, and that plays 4 times with la la la's the first 2 times, and then life ain't just a joke, and then at the end it's the same as the intro with the G 7 times, and then why am I dead? Dead. And that's the song. I'll continue doing the rest of the Black Parade. Go check out the end that I posted just before this, and have fun playing.